Now back to the phones. Irvine, California. What a great place. I've been to Irvine. It's a very, very wholesome community out there. I once did a personal appearance, a Rush to Excellence tour appearance in Irvine, shortly after we got KFI. Here's Michael in Irvine. Great to have you, sir.
Thank you for taking my call, Rush. Excellent, informative program.
Thank you. Well, that's exactly what we strive for here.
I'm calling about the culpability of the students themselves for the Florida school shooting, for what Cruz did. Was Cruz bullied, picked on, laughed at, socially isolated? Some students were probably actively involved in this behavior. Meanwhile, other students passively stood by doing nothing. So, yeah, I'm calling out the students for their personal, deplorable behavior that they need to confront.
You are a brave caller. Are you actually in Irvine, or are you making that up to protect yourself?
Don't
answer that.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, don't answer that.
I mean, I'm sure Irvine has lots of people, and you couldn't track me down if you tried.
Okay, fine.
I could have said Volgograd, Russia, but I didn't.
You could still be routing your call through any number of bad actor locales. You could be routing this call through Ukraine by way of Venezuela. So you're right, not to mention where you are. But I just want to say, I asked this question last week. Now, I didn't say it as our caller Michael in Irvine has said. The way to look at this, and his question's right on the money. I mean, we're told today that bullying is horrible. It's mean-spirited. It's destructive. I mean, it's a major liberal issue, right? Wiping out and ending bullying. Okay, we were told here after the shooting that Nicholas Cruz was mocked, that he was laughed at, made fun of, that he was pointed at and whispered about and isolated and really treated very, very badly. I mean, people were really, really mean. And we've been told that this kind of behavior is condemnatory. We are to condemn it. Well, my question upon hearing this was, who did that? Who did the bullying? Who was doing the laughing? Who was doing the mocking? Who was being really mean? Who was pointing fingers and whispering as he walked by? And, of course, the answer to this is the other students. But you see, in the current aftermath, Michael, we can't mention this because, well, we just can't mention this. You understand why. Even though we've mentioned it, we have to drop it, right? That we can't pursue this because, well, we just can't. Because it doesn't favorably compare with the image that we have. So it has to be not mentioned and dropped aside and left over there. And so in this case, that is irrelevant. Back in a moment.